Okay, let's talk about the stack for you, Lisa Lou. I am using my block to put my heels on right now. You can use a chair, but we also worked on it at your house with the wall, right? So you can do any of those things that you feel comfortable with. Now, for you, you have a little bit of what's called an anterior tilt. So you have some space here at your lower back when you lay down on the floor. So for you, starting out in your stack, what we want to work on is just rolling your pelvis down so that your back stays flat on the floor or the mat, whatever you're on, okay? Your knees are gonna be at like a 90-degree angle, okay? And pushing down into whatever you have is gonna help turn on the backs of your legs whenever we're working on our breathing. Now, you can see that in this position, my rib cage is now kind of flared up, right? So I've taken care of my pelvis, but my rib cage is up. So one way to get this down, and there are a couple ways we're gonna work on, is to exhale. So if you see when I exhale, my ribs are gonna move. And they come down a little bit. To get them down more in a stacked position, that's when we're gonna work on our reach here, okay? So now my body is more lined up in a stack here, right? So we've got our pelvis and we've got our ribs where we wanna be. Now, for you, you kind of like to lift up and kind of shrug up your shoulders. So we really have to work on your breathing and your rib cage for sure, right? So we want to just relax here, and we want to really work on that long exhale to get these ribs down. If you feel like your neck is working in this position, you can just throw a towel or something underneath your head so that your neck muscles aren't turned on when you're trying to reach. That can happen sometimes. It definitely does to me. So all of that together is going to be pushing the heels down into that box to turn the backs of our legs on, and we'll keep working on turning these hamstrings on and feeling them, okay? So you are pushing down, your pelvis from here is tucked under so that low back stays on the mat. Your rib cage is going to come down when you exhale and you reach, okay? So let's do a couple breaths here. Inhale. And long exhale. Inhale. Long exhale. Okay, that's your stacked position. Let me know if that helps.